No stones unturned, so I can't say that this camp is any different than any other camp that I've been working in.
Do you see this as the biggest challenge of your career, in your opinion?
Yeah, you can say that, but they all big challenges. When you get on this level, it's about who won it the most at the end of the day. When you look at Spence, that was my biggest challenge. When you look at Postal, that was my biggest challenge. When you look at Majimov, that was one of my big challenges because I was moving up in weight and, given the circumstances that, his background, amateur background and things like that, Gamboa was my biggest. They all big challenges in their own right.
Have you put on a lot of weight or muscle? Like, how is it in that department? Because I know a lot of people have said, like, hey, you're fighting a big guy, 168, who's used to fighting guys that are bigger than him. It might be smart to put on a little bit more, like, mass.
It comes natural with working out.
Yeah.
Like I said before, the only thing about this camp different than any other camp is I don't got to cut muscle. I don't got to, watch what I do in strength condition. I can, go fully all out, and just do what I need to do to get stronger.
To you, how much is the skull fight performance kind of like a thing you're keeping an eye on?
Well, that's not a fight that I really, look into because, Canelo is a great fighter, and one bad performance don't define a fighter. Given the circumstances of his previous fights, and we looking forward to Canelo being the best Canelo that he can be. Skull might not have made him get to that point where he felt any danger or any significance where he had to go to that deeper level in training or take the fight as serious as he's taking this fight. So, I don't know what was up with that fight.
Yeah, some said that, and let me know just your perspective on this. Some have said that you have to fight like Skull in order to win the fight. Like, do you feel that you have to fight that way to beat Canelo, or you're like, nah, like I could beat him in the mid-distance?
I just fight my fight, you know what I mean? A lot of people, they have their opinions. They have, what's going to happen in the fight, but they don't know what they're talking about. They just got to watch the fight, and then after the fight, then they make their comments, because a lot of people is just premeditated and just, talking.
And Terrance, there's a lot of pictures kind of going viral with